Hello my beautiful little muglets. Today we are checking out Dragon Raja again. I made a first impressions video of this game a little while back, going over some of the more basics. So if you want to check that out, I'll have that linked below. But basically today we are checking out the new class, Fighter. She's definitely a pretty interesting character. You can see we have our basic attack as punches, and then we also have the kick option, and we can like combo those and do different sort of strings with them. And depending on which combination of the punches and kicks you do, you'll like have a different finishing move. Before we get too deep into that, I do want to thank Dragon Raja for sponsoring this video to showcase their new update, including of course the fighter, which we saw a bit of already, and a new housing system, which we'll get into as well. As always, I'll have some links to download Dragon Raja in the description below, as well as a couple other resources where you can get first-hand information about the game, abundant rewards, etc. So make sure to check the description. But yeah, the fighter class, as you can see, she is close range, she's melee, uses her fists, gauntlets, whatever, but she also has a friendly mecha that follows her around, and you can even enter that mecha and have a different set of skills as well, so a pretty cool dynamic there as well. A couple other things I should note about Dragon Raja: so the install file is pretty big, so make sure you have some space on your phone, but considering the actual quality of the game, it's completely justified. I also should note I'm playing on an emulator on a test version, and I can never get emulators to work perfectly, so this isn't even showing the full potential of the game graphically, as it very well could on a phone or a tablet that it's actually designed for. But yeah, I want to start with a quick overview of character creation in case you didn't see my initial video about this. We went a bit more in depth with character creation there, but just an overview this time. So at the time of recording, we have 5 different classes: Blade Master, Gunslinger, Assassin, Soul Dancer, and Fighter. All 5 of these characters can be male, female, or yes, Lolitas, which will pretty much just make them shorter, cuter. Also, at certain points in the game, these classes can change. For example, the Blade Master can be a warrior or a tank, the Assassin can be a mage, etc, etc. They all have strengths and weaknesses, as you can see from this little stat graph here. So the Assassin, for example, as you would expect, has very high damage, range is difficult to play, but you know, is very low on the survival side. Taking a look at the Fighter, for example, which is the main character of this video, very high damage, high difficulty, actually decent survival. Of course, the main thing lacking is range. But yeah, if high burst damage options are something you like, then make sure to give her a try. So once you choose a class, you have 2 main options to start. You can go with a more like predefined look that you like from these selections, or you can go way more in depth, choose everything yourself, the colors and everything. There are also sliders, so you can very fine tune how you want your character to look. Yeah, it's quite good. We got a Spirit Gloom here. He's looking pretty hard, but I think we got it. So by the way, yeah, once this meter up there, you can see it's at like 40% right now. Once that gets full, we can go into our mecha, but it seems like just attacking also, oh lordy lord, it seems like just attacking like the air also increases the meter. Demon Blood Descent. We also have this cool dash evading attack as well. I mean, I guess we can just run out as well. It is pretty slow. Okay, that was a slightly quicker attack there. Well, he only has a tiny bit of HP. I think my pet killed him. But yeah, she's just a really fun, fast-paced character to play. I've honestly always preferred melee fighters, even though in a lot of cases rangers can be more effective, or they can like have a higher potential, so to speak. But I always found close quarter combat, fast-paced, just punching and dodging as best you can, just a lot more fun. Oh wait, we can merge? Let's go ahead and do that now. Yeah, we're Mr. Robot, dude. We have some squares here. Again, this is like a test server, so try and forgive that. Also, again, we're on emulator, so there could be some weird issues, but yeah, he has like a completely different skill set. Doesn't last too long, but he is very strong. And yeah, back to the Fighter. To be totally honest, I don't have too much experience with her yet, but yeah, she is really fun to play. All those super fast attacks. Let's go ahead and merge again. Let's just try out all the skills. We have like this hand grabbing one here, and his basic attack is just kind of like a jab. I think probably the other skills are off cooldown as well. But yeah, I mean, he is quite strong. We're also going to take a look at her actual skill kit to get a better understanding. So her basic attack, Chakra Punch, which is honestly pretty strong already because you assume a punch is only going to hit one enemy, but she can in fact hit up to 5 because it does have some AoE on it. And she actually has 2 basic skills because her kick counts as a basic 2. It has no cooldown. You can chain them along with punches to get special combo skills. Then we have our first real skill, aka one with a cooldown. And yeah, this one's basically just a forward line of damage hitting up to 5 enemies, and it is quite strong. 95k damage versus her basics with 15k. It's a very strong skill. Very, very quick too, and you can actually sort of aim before, so you can hold, aim, and then release, as you can see there. Her next skill, Fiery Blasting Punch, is pretty similar to the last one. It is also a straight line of damage, but with this one you can charge and hold it to make it even stronger and just do incredible damage. And her final skill, Giant Strength, is just a buff skill, so it doesn't actually do any damage, but it's a really nice buff skill, granting yourself super armor, increasing defense, increasing your hit rate, movement speed, and this will also help charge your merging meter, which is important when you want to pilot your mecha. And yeah, down here are all of her finishing moves based on which combos of punches and kicks you are doing. So you can do any 3 of these combos to activate Fierce Wave, her type 3 ending combo. And then of course we have all the mech skills. Something I didn't demonstrate while I was playing is that you can actually use these without being inside the mech, but with these skills over here, they'll all have a shared cooldown. So yeah, you can hit this button here to go to the mech skills, and you can use them while outside the mech. As you can see, he just did that there. But then they all have a shared cooldown depending on whatever skill you used cooldown was, and you have to wait for that. And then of course, while you're actually in the mech, they all have individual cooldowns. So I know that can be a little bit confusing, but yeah. One other cool thing regarding combat that I definitely don't see enough in games with auto, because this game does have auto, and you can actually set the priority of skills. So you can say, for example, you want to start with the mecha shield and then maybe do, I mean, this is just an example, and I think it's really cool how you can do stuff like that. And then there you have your plan of what your guy's gonna do. All right, you get it. But I just thought it was really cool, giving players the option even when they're in auto mode, you know? But I think now it's time to check out the housing system. I'll be honest, I haven't done this yet because I wanted to save my first impressions for the video. I'll skip any of the tutorial dialogue and all that, but I really like stuff like this, so I just wanted to save my genuine first impressions of it. But yeah, it looks like we have 3 options in 3 different cities. We're going Tokyo. Okay, and then it looks like we can choose a location within Tokyo. They all seem to cost the same, so I guess we're just gonna choose number 1 for now. And here we have our certificate of ownership. Wow, okay dude, so this is a whole thing. So this is the house we start with. If I put the walls on it, obviously you can see that we're only on the 1st floor. There's a 2nd floor, 3rd floor, the roof. So we're gonna remove the walls so we can see better, but this is like our basic starting house. We can add walls, we can expand our house. So I think for now we're just gonna do a small room there, a little renovation. We probably need a door though. All right, we're not gonna place a door, we have no cash. We can get cash in a variety of ways, but we don't have any right now. But yeah, of course, like you can also change your floors, your wallpaper, pretty much anything. You can move furniture around. We gotta get a gingerbread man in there. Oh, he's placed on the wall. All right, yeah. But yeah, naturally you can interact with your house as well. There are 2 gingerbread dudes. It's just crazy how customizable it is. I don't think I've ever seen this level of customization in any other mobile game for like a housing system. Also, mechanically, automatically opening doors. I mean, our beds aren't... Okay, we accidentally took a nap. I didn't mean to do that, but I mean, what else do I expect from interacting with a bed? But the beds need to be made. Let's see what's going on upstairs. Yeah, wash your hands, folks. Stay inside. Very good precautions. I'm not gonna. Am I? But yeah, anyway, it's pretty empty in here, obviously, and I don't think I like this wallpaper. We can just hit edit down here, you know, change one thing at a time. I really like to take my time with stuff like this. Get rid of that wallpaper if possible. So we go to wallpaper. Let's see what we got for the non-cash stuff. Chocolate cake. I think that... Yeah, that's a nice wallpaper. I don't know if I just have bad taste, but I really like that wallpaper. I think it matches the floors pretty well as well. I will be honest though, the camera controls and all that are a little bit hard to get used to. However, again, that could just be because I'm trying to use a mouse here. I can imagine it'd be a lot more intuitive, like with your fingers on a phone or tablet. Seeing all these chocolate cake walls is making me hungry. Oh, I just realized there is a door you can buy for gold. There we go. Can see it right in there now. Also, the stone brick on the outside looks pretty nice as well. I think I'll keep that. Oh, that's weird. It kept part of the stone outline, but actually that looks really nice too. There's a grill. We gotta get a grill, dude. Also because we can fight with diamonds. But yeah, we got most of the house changed on the wallpaper. I think some of the green actually isn't too bad. There might honestly be a way to apply wallpaper to all the walls at once. If not, then I hope they will add that option. I mean, I don't think people typically shower with clothes on, but I guess it's understandable. But yeah, I think that'll pretty much do it for my little house tour here. I would need a lot more time with it, and I'd much rather do these sorts of things on my phone or my tablet or something. So I am super impressed with the level of customization you can do, building entire new rooms, a lot of interactable objects, you know, it's just really cool. And yeah, of course, we can't forget about the new fighter class, super fun, fast paced, close combat. She's just really fun to play. But I think that'll do it. Again, all those juicy links in the description down below. If you have any thoughts, make sure to drop them in the comments. Leaving a like on this video if you did happen to enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.